Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mike and welcome back to another Karasuno TV video. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Monday and we are of course live here on Twitch getting ready to watch Kingdom Season 4, Episode 4. Guys, Episode 3 was really good. It had me extremely excited, hyped beyond all belief at the end there. Shin and the Heishin force coming in strong to assist in this, well-orchestrated attack on Tunliu, right? By Ryofui. He's pulling all the strings behind the scenes. It seems like the two brothers Issei and Seikyou are sort of back on their heels and are going to lose some ground to Ryofui. But again, Shin coming in strong here to make sure that things, progress well at Tunliu. So I'm excited to see what happens, guys. Of course, again, really exciting stuff. Last episode of, just really great. Really great direction, the music, everything when Shin entered the scene. It really brought the hype. And that's something that Kingdom does really well. It really builds up to these moments like very well. So I'm excited now. We've made our introduction. We're at the battle. Let's see how we're gonna progress. It's obviously been a lot of time since the Coalition Army. We're expecting a lot of growth from Shin. We're expecting cool things from Kyokai because she obviously wasn't around in the Coalition, and I guess a little bit before that as well. So we got some things to say. It just the whole Heishin force, as a whole, how have they grown and progressed on in their careers since the last big battle that we saw them in. It's going to be exciting to pick that out, and something that I'm specifically keeping my eye on is how Shin's going to be maneuvering around with the glaive now, because of course he's going to be working up to wielding that Oki glaive eventually later on down the line. So it's cool to see that he's busting the new weapon out. It gives me hope that one day he'll have an arsenal of all of the weapons, relics, whatever you want to call them, of the mentors to him, the Dukyo, the Oki glaive, Dukyo shield. It would be really cool to see him just wielding this full arsenal, going into battle. I'm very excited for that, guys. I hope you are. Of course, a couple of reminders before we start watching the episode. Come join us live on Twitch, 2 p.m. EST, basically every single day. So if you're not joining the Twitch stream, you're missing out, guys. It's the full uncensored content. It's the best way to watch. Engagement with me, you know the deal. So check that out. If you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, guys. It helps me out a ton. And then check out the Patreon if you aren't happy with the editing and you want the uncensored version. On Patreon, you have access to the full Karasuno TV library for $5 a month. And it's all uncensored. You know what I'm talking about. You know the deal. Go check that out if it piques your interest. Lastly, join the Discord, guys, because Discord is the best place for announcements, updates, and chatter and conversation and just engaging with the community, guys, because we are a great community. So check that out, of course. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm excited again, but this is going to be Kingdom Season 4, Episode 4. Let's fly crows. Oh, nice. Yeah, because I assume Heki's force is a little stronger despite the number disadvantage, right? Oh, twice their size. That's just that's insane. That's the power of Shin's force. Wait, Zhao retreated already? Oh my goodness. Wait, guys, this was a one-day campaign? Wow. I was expecting the fighting to wage on a little bit. Oh. Guys, the presence that Shin and his lieutenants. Them standing there, that was pretty great too. Also, it's cool how one of Dukyo's men, I don't know his name, it slips my mind, but he was there as well. You had Ten, Kyokai, who is it? I forget his other lieutenant. But again, Dukyo's men included in the upper echelon of Shin's force. Ten's roasting him. I do agree with you, Eden, that right as the opening ends, like, I feel like he could go on a bit more, right as it like drops, it's like 2 seconds in the opening's done. That's right. I forgot about that. That Shin didn't even get debriefed on the situation here. You know, not until he arrived. He basically was sent there, you know, before knowing what was up. Now he's getting briefed on the situation. You know, the rescue. Wow, Seikyou, smart. Again, I like what I'm seeing from him in terms of being a king. Yep. Like I said before, it's Ryofui's attempt at both of the brothers, right? Because it's hurting the royal family, not just Issei, not just Seikyou. Bear my child. Goodness gracious, yeah, we knew from what 2 episodes ago he had that weird glare at her. Right when that happened, we kind of knew it was leading to the. This guy is a dog. Yeah, for real, Eden. Hishin. No, oh wait, no, it's the troops withdrawing. They ran into the Hishin force. Let's go! Damn, they were really absolutely, like, brutalized. Wait, did Shin's force already pursue? Are they already, like, sieging Tunliu? Oh, the siege begins. Look at them. They've got the ladder set up and everything. This is no, it's not the first. No, never mind. It's not the first siege for Shin and them. Dang. Shin and Kyokai fighting like in the same spot is literally going to cause like a hurricane. They're going to literally wipe out everything in their path. That's crazy. Also, interesting to note that Shin they're both on foot as well. I know that they're sieging, but you know, I would maybe they just ditched the horse a little earlier back and they're chilling, like not chilling, but like they ditched the horse a little further back and just to like, keep it safe or whatever. But it's interesting because usually you see them riding around on horse, Oh, that's right. Yeah, they have to secure Seikyou for his safety. Oh, clear a path right up the siege tower. Seikyou's one of us now. One of us. Oh, he's not gonna get Heki's head. We know that. We know that. Interesting. So, like, but he wants to show it off to the next force that arrives. That's why he's not taking the head so soon, because he claimed that it could rot. I guess, that's something I never even considered. Is that Shin? I figured the cheering would be for Shin and Kyokai. Bihei. His face in front of the giants. Oh, but we got our big boys too, guys. Oh yeah, because we got big boys. Oh, Shin with the glaive. Oh, he just sent them all flying. Goodness, guys, the absolute destructive force of the glaive. Oh, dang, you can feel the force behind each of those swings. And Kyokai shows up. You could feel the competition between those two. I agree, Eden. That was really clever, especially how her head just popped up and the guy's like, "I'm dead." Interesting. I'm pausing in the middle of this talk that Seikyou's giving to the guards here, but before he finishes, I'm wondering, is this him trying to appeal to these soldiers more of like, more of as a king as opposed to just like a dictator and a ruler before, Like it seems like he's channeling that very kingly aspect that we've seen him grow into, in recent episodes. Oh, no, he's pulling the strings here. He's not lying though, he's definitely not lying. Now he's flexing his bank account. Ooh. He's even trying to secure the safety of his princess. Nothing's going well for this pig. Hey, thanks, Ducks. Have a good, yes, love, all love, of course. Have a good night's sleep, my friend. I'll see you tomorrow for Shikimori. Oh, see, so now we send everybody to Louis' cell, and we know it's gonna be empty. yeah, I forgot it, guys. They had the wool pulling over their eyes. They don't even know who's controlling the rebellion. They think it's a Seikyou rebellion, all the soldiers and citizens. Good on 10 for deducing that pretty quickly. Found him, and you see like like a group of soldiers coming. Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna save him? Is it gonna be Shin? I hope it's Shin. Come on. Or is it gonna be Seikyou fighting? No, maybe he was actually gonna fight for himself. Sort of like Issei put his life on the line too. Wow, it is Seikyou fighting. He's pretty nifty. No, who got? Oh, it's the old man. Oh, and Seikyou got stabbed. Damn, he's done. He got pierced right through the chest. Oh, the old advisor. Oh, damn, Seikyou did this all by himself. He bloodied his own hands. Oh, he's not looking good though, Seikyou. Look at all that blood. It's almost like all on his right side. Oh, Poogie. They locked the soldiers in there. This guy, we have to see this. We have to see this guy die. This pig's got to go out in a bad way. I gotta say though, they didn't even think twice to like look behind them at the blood trail. Ooh, run into the army. Shin. Ooh, the OST kicking in too. Bum, bum. That's good. Is it done by Sawada this season as well? Eden, maybe you know? They're a little behind because if they just discovered the dungeon. Goodness gracious, because look how much blood is behind him. Is Seikyou gonna roast her again for crying? Oh, he clutches her hand. Damn, guys, so far the season's been making me really like Seikyou. I mean, they're really... The red flags are going off for a Seikyou death, guys. Oh, damn. Oh, and the episode's done. They're really going to leave us on that? Next episode's going to be insane, then. Ladies and gentlemen of the Karasuno family, that was Kingdom Season 4, Episode 4. Another great episode. This one, I mean, just chock full of Seikyou character development, guys. That is just, it's crazy to me. A character that was, so universally hated and so purely evil, pretty much, to start Season 1 or the early chapters. Because, again, I read, all the Season 1, Season 2 material. So, just purely evil and hated, and you know the words I'm looking for. To come this far is insane, and this episode too, again, chock full of development. Seems like he's growing into that kingly presence. It makes me think like maybe there is a future, if Seikyou survives this, where Eisei and Seikyou could sort of be joined hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to be fighting against each other. They're brothers. They could work together, topple Ryo Fui, and propel Shin into the future, and into the top dog in amongst the other countries, if you know what I mean. So it's really good development. I'm really liking it. And again, the cliffhanger of Seikyou going face to face with Puge there at the end. Are we gonna have an intervention? It's always hard to tell with anime and the timeline. What happened when and who's arriving when and where, and so like it seems, based on the order of what we saw, that Shin and Kyokai arrived at the dungeon a little bit later, and then they discovered the tower, and they're making a guess as to where Seikyou could be. So maybe they're heading in the right direction if they're correct, and then Sekyou's wife coming out to meet them, and then maybe they'll get there in time. It's tough to call, but crossing our fingers, because again, I'm rooting for Seikyou now. He's grown on me so much that I don't want to see this be the end for him. I want to see, what him and Eisei could do together, restore the brotherly relationship and take Chin again into the future, guys. Really good episode. Again, this one's just making me excited for next week. Every week, Kingdom's just gassing me up for the next week, guys. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are as well. Couple reminders before we go. Come watch live with us on Twitch at 2 p.m. EST, basically every day. Kingdoms, of course, on Mondays, guys. If you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. It helps me out a ton. And then check out the Patreon if you want the full uncensored version, if you cannot make the Twitch stream, guys. $5 a month, access to the full Karasuno TV library for only $5 a month. Like I said, uncensored, uncut, you know the deal. Lastly, join the Discord, guys, because it is an amazing place for conversation and chatter and announcements and updates and everything like that. Guys, thank you so much for joining me here. Thank you so much for watching. Again, it was a great episode, and I'm so excited for next week. I hope you guys are as well. See you then.